Hey, Dexter Jackson, and you know, Pep, Dexter Jackson has had himself quite a year. He set a record back in 2008 for the most contest prize money in the history of bodybuilding. He collected over $300,000 in prize money, an amount more than any other bodybuilder in IFBB history. He caps the year with a victory over Jay Cutler and company to win the Mr. Olympia title. He is your Mr. Olympia, and he is, quite frankly, a disrespected Mr. Olympia.
Double bicep.
Because very few people are predicting him to reclaim the title, and Dexter is always quick to remind us all that he has spent his whole career as an undersized underdog, and he's ready to prove a lot of people wrong once again.
Yeah, the interesting thing coming into this show was that Dexter said at last year's Olympia that he and his then-trainer Joe McNeil purposely brought him in bigger and a little less conditioned, and that the goal this year was to maintain that same size and then bring Dexter's signature condition back. We'll see as he goes through the poses if we did that. This is also the first year that Dexter has had a full year off, a full off season, and it looks like his conditioning is what we've always come to expect from Dexter. And, you know, Dan, I think we have a dogfight on our hands. Dexter looks to be in great condition like he was last year when he won this. He definitely did not give up any ground. We have a vastly improved Jay Cutler, a moderately improved Phil Heath. It's going to be interesting to see when we do those comparisons.
And let's stay with Dexter, you know, for a second. He said he added the 7 pounds 1 year ago, and that proved to be the winning formula. This year, as you mentioned, his goal was to bring the conditioning up. But what we're talking about is the most consistent bodybuilder, perhaps, of our era. Dexter pretty much never misses it. He does exactly what he plans to do each and every time. He is one of the most polished bodybuilders we have ever known. He's very well put together. It's going to be very interesting to see how his conditioning and his detail matches up to the mass and the overall size and proportions of Jay Cutler.
Abdominal
and
thigh.
Where do you fit Phil Heath and Kai Green into that mix? And Jim Raquel and his judging panel are going to have their work cut out for them, because once Dexter makes his way off the stage, they're going to bring them all out and they're going to start doing the comparisons. And I got to be honest with you, I know, Pep, as you always say every year, I would not want to be among the men seated at that judges' table. But you are watching Dexter Jackson for the first time, trying to defend his Olympia crown, trying to avoid being the proverbial one-hit wonder.
Let's hear it, folks, for your reigning Olympia champion, the Blade, Dexter Jackson.